Hello, and it's a pleasure to be with you. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and I'm representing the Billion Coin we refer to as TBC. This is my 286th live broadcast today, and I want to thank all of you for being here. And I want to thank my loved one my lovely wife is always here watching me and supporting me. I want to thank if my little one Kayla is here, my secret admirer, as well as our child Miss Little Darling Caitlin, we call Butterball. Thank you all. Love you all so much. Let me see here. I just, you know, let's see here. I know I got the TBC. I have my great people of the Bangladesh community that's joining me steadily coming in. Thank you so much for always supporting me at a late time for you all. You know, they're the most committed people I've ever seen as far as this TBC, even at the hour they're on, which is like maybe like 2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, coming to see me at 3 o'clock p.m. You know, they're so far ahead of me. It's crazy. Okay, in time. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for all this here. Some of the same ones always support me, and I thank you so much for being here. Okay. Now, this may not be a very long broadcast. I'm gonna just caution you all, okay, because I'm not gonna take a lot of your time. But I want to say this, like I always say, we have to keep pushing forward our Billion Coin and building our community towards 1 billion members. That's an achievement and our ultimate goal. Our ultimate mission is to end poverty globally. End poverty globally around the world. Not just in one area, not in the middle area, not the last area, but all around the world. Okay? All right. Okay, I see many people coming in. Thank you so much for all. I always send out just reminders because I don't take for granted that people remember. I know a lot of people have subscribed to my YouTube channel, which I'm coming up on like 700 subscribers. I haven't checked lately because I think last week I like 290. I think it was 296 or something like that. But if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the little bell over to the right down the bottom, that bell is designed to give you a notification up to 30 minutes before I start. So that will do that. But I just send out reminders to a lot of people just to do that very quickly. I can pretty much send one out one by one. I mean, very fast from my smartphone, and that's what I normally do. So I want to thank you for the committed folks that always support me all the time. Okay, thank you so much. I want to remind you all tomorrow we'll be kicking off our send button meeting. Okay, Randy will be doing the send button meeting tomorrow. I will be doing the broadcasters meeting right after his send button meeting English. I need all, and I repeat, all broadcasters, only broadcasters at my broadcasters meeting right after the send button meeting. And I repeat, all. Get your people in your area on that. I'm gonna send out a Zoom link. Okay, I'm gonna send out a Zoom link tomorrow morning on the broadcasters chat area. Okay, and for those that's not on the broadcasters chat area, you message me tomorrow morning and say that you're not on the chat area, so I will personally send you that link. I've done that for several people. It's going to be a Zoom video link for my broadcasters meeting, okay? Make sure that you're there. Just like you're at the send button meetings every week, be at the broadcasters meeting because that is like a leadership meeting and you learn some things on how, see, what y'all got to realize is this. All broadcasters are voices of TBC. At one time, there was only one voice of TBC, and that was my friend Randy Wilson. But they took all these titles away from people, all the major leaders in certain countries away earlier this year. and this decided when they kicked off these broadcasts, these live broadcasts, admin stated that all broadcasters will be the voices of the Billion Coin. So I'm one of many. Okay. Yes, I'm one of the leaders in the community. Yes, a lot of people look at me for my leadership. But if you're going to be a leader in TBC, you got to be an example for those that's in the Billion Coin. And surely an example of people that are, example of people that are new members in the Billion Coin. So if you're not actually being an example, just not a leader, but an example for the people that's considered a new member, see, that's the people we got to really focus on, people. I'm not saying that the existing members does not matter, because y'all surely do matter. But I'm referring to the new members that's coming on board, because these people don't know very much about the Billion Coin. They certainly don't know what it is. They don't know what it isn't, and they don't know what their correct role is. That's where you come in, broadcaster. That's where you come in, leader. That's where you come in, the person who should have the knowledge by being a student of the TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. Blog.thebillioncoin.info. If you're studying the blog every day, notice I use the word study, not read. I said become a student of the blog. If you're doing that, then you're actually educating a new person coming on. Should be a piece of cake, should be easy. For me, it's very easy. I don't have to look at anything. I don't have to look at no data. It's all right here. I know when TBC started. I know when the first blog post was started. I know things, certain subject matters about process when it started or where to find it. I had a person Africa. He always contacted me because he don't have any leadership. The person that brought him on, and he asked me how to cash flow. I said, you need cash flow coaching. And guess who I led him to? Randy Wilson, my friend, at tbcrandy.com. I said, he'll teach you how to start making at least $100 a day, and then it increases from there. Folks, if you're not doing the 23-step fast start system, you're not going to cash flow in TBC. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you don't know the 23-step cash flow system, count cash flow out right now for you in the Billion Coin. I'm just being honest, because that system is the cash flow system. Now, for me, I cash flow in TBC even in 2017. We didn't even have this 23-step system. A lot of us, Randy, and a lot of people that's been in TBC, we did it back then. But the 23-step cash flow system works, folks. It works. If you're not downloading the join.me app on your desktop and not bringing people on that way, like it's already subscribed in the it's actually system is shown on in the blog. See, everything, guys, every single thing is in that blog. And if you don't take the blog seriously, you're gonna actually fail. You can actually fail in this whole movement of TBC in terms of knowing what to do or knowing how to lead someone else in the right way. See, people like Randy, myself, Dan Lukes, who can we think of that's really just turning it up over there in terms of getting people in training? Mbek Derek, that's featured on the blog recently, last few days. Full room of people that's currently in TBC and new TBCians. And don't you know he teaching all those people that have the ability, have a computer, have ability to be a broadcaster? Think about all those people in the room that you saw in that video. And they all a broadcaster. And they all attending the Sin Bud meetings. Now I'm thinking they'll probably attend the English one as well as attending the French one, because Mbagdari does the French one on Tuesday. And we have 3 other ones as well. Being Mizanor, he does his for the Bangladesh community on Tuesday as well. There's 2 more as well. But I'm going to just say it's 4 on Tuesday, 1 on tomorrow. That's Randy's. But don't forget, I'm going to say it again. Now you can count this as a promotion. If I'm promoting, exactly what I'm doing. You got it. I'm promoting my broadcast, my broadcasting, broadcasting meeting. That's what it is called, a broadcasters meeting. That's what I'm promoting, people. You know, Randy said we somehow we got to start broadcasting that more. Randy and I both kind of team up on that broadcasters meeting. Okay. And instructing the broadcasters the kinds of things they have to be discussing and in their meetings, in their live broadcast. And also if they're having, we ask them questions, any problems they're having or something they don't understand. Because if they don't learn it from the actual voices of TBC and consider the leaders in this community, in TBC community, who are they going to learn it from? Who are they going to learn it from if they don't learn it from us? See, folks, on February 24th, it'll be 2 years for me in the Billion Coin. Let me see, I came into February 2017. Yes. February 24th will be 2 years for me in the Billion Coin. The only regret I have of anything in Billion Coin is just one, that I didn't know about it earlier. I wish I knew it at least by, if it came out in March, of 2016, I wish I knew it about my birthday, which is in April. I wish I knew by that time in April. And God knows, folks, we do not have what we have now. Last year, we had a lot of difficulties in terms of technology as far as our old network. Some people got out of TBC. Some of them people came back. Don't you think those people need to be brought up to date? Yes. That's why you have what you call, oh, that's good. I just found out that Mr. Hayward just messaged me and said he's there. That's my other 200 person, a 200 seer. I call 200 seer, or whatever you want to call it. He think he did his 103 or 4 or something like that yesterday. So just make sure that you actually knowing every single facet of the Billion Coin. It is extremely, extremely important, folks. Extremely, extremely important. Okay? Well, I'm going to do one thing now, like I always do, whether it's a new one or not. And that is, I'm going to do a screen share to go to our blog. Okay? I don't think it's in any blogs because I had looked at it earlier today and I didn't see anything at that time. So let's look here. And I'm going to refresh it just to make sure nothing new have come out because I don't believe it is. No new blogs. Nope. I went over these same things yesterday. But as I stated earlier, while I'm here, I just want to go look at this again. These are the 23 steps of the fast start system. Being the first one, the person coming on receive the free gift of 25,000 cookies. Okay? They got to complete their Cream of Cash profile. And let me point that out like I've done many times before. In your profile, make sure that they fill out every blank. And if any blank does not pertain to them, put NA for non-applicable. NA in those blocks that doesn't pertain to you. But don't leave nothing blank. You need to have 2 emails, folks. Either Gmail or Proton Mail. Gmail or Proton Mail in your actual profile. No one should see your profile because it got personal information like phone numbers. You need to upload a picture there if you're able to. That should be already on your computer. Okay? Admin wants to see you, my God. You know, particularly if you do something special in TBC, admin wants to acknowledge you. Okay? Make sure you pass the send button test. There are 10 questions that you cannot fail. That you simply cannot fail. Make sure you do that, okay? All right? You know, thank you all for being here. Some people just getting my message, you know. Thank you all for being here. Everyone that's on this chat area. Thank you so much for being here. You know? And this is utterly vital that you pay the $10 admin fee, which is your $10 for your Critical Cash back office, your KCBO. That's something that needs to be taken care of. And let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know how fast that's done? As soon as you pay it in Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum, one of those three ways, it's actually done. Actually, as soon as in your wallet, your cryptocurrency wallet says one confirmation has been done, it's now showing all your tabs are showing your Critical Cash back office just like that. There's no waiting 24 hours or 8 hours. I mean, within an hour, maybe less. So now you don't have to wait a long time. Have to send another notification that you actually made a purchase. It's so easy now. Admin is steadily making things more streamlined. Okay? You set up your new wallet at tbc009.net. Remember what kind of email you got to have? A Gmail or Proton Mail, which is an excellent email service, by the way. Proton Mail is. Okay? And see, this is the area that a lot of people are skipping. That's what they want to know. How can I make cash flow in TBC? Set up your YouTube broadcast. And tell anyone out there, if anyone out there don't know how to set up a YouTube broadcast, tell them just go to Stephen Cuffey's My Broadcast YouTube page and click on video number 80 or 146. I think I did another one, but I can't remember the number, but I remember those two numbers. I went step by step. Schedule a 30-minute broadcast into your Critical Cash back office. That's all in that video, folks. Then you do your broadcast. Now you can do broadcasts on a YouTube. Admin prefers us use YouTube, but you can actually use the Zoom as well. Because I know that Dan Lukes, he was using Zoom for a long time, but he's now starting to use more YouTube at times. You can use either one. Either one. And I don't know how many people you can have on YouTube, but I do know on a monthly payment, as much as $14.99 on Zoom, you can have up to 100 people on your broadcast. In your actual on your video live. And they can even share your screen. They can even share your screen. Share what you have. You can't, to my knowledge, you can't do that on YouTube. I can share my screen, but they can, as a person, actually on Zoom, a person can actually share my screen to they can actually see my screen. But I have to give them permission to do it. Okay. All right. Again, I'm gonna say again, our broadcasters be at my broadcasters meeting tomorrow, right after the send button meeting. And I want everybody to be at the send button meeting. And I'm gonna say this best. Let me stop here about the send button meeting. Folks, we need more people at the send button meeting in 2019. All 2018, I was seeing 400, then 500. I think as much as I saw was 700 or 800. I don't know if I ever saw 1,000 or more. I could be wrong, but I don't know if I ever saw that many. Now, we got thousands of send people with send buttons. Now, I realize some people are working, so they can't be there. But you got to ask yourself, do all the people that you brought in TBC really know there is a send button meeting? Those that have, and guess what? Those that have, the only people that send, you should never get anybody that link if they don't have actually an active send button in their TBC wallet, tbc009.net. Okay? That's the only people that should be actually watching a send button meeting. Those that have a send button at tbc009.net. If you get your send button taken away for violating the terms of your wallet, which quite a few people have done so, you know, if you're just giving away TBC, then you will get your send button taken away. If you're way off, you can see we can do large transactions. You just got to know the commissioner know at commissioner.thebillioncoin.info. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You know? All right. Then you purchase $100 or 40. I'm surprised TBC that didn't change this. Admin didn't change this, but purchase that would be 40 grains. See, I know what $100 is in grains of gold. It's actually 40 grains, which is right now, because the grain of gold has gone up, it's actually $107 to be exact. Okay? Presently it is. Now you complete a transaction verification. And I think what I'm gonna do, I tell you what. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that now because I'm very close to my end of my broadcast. Maybe I may do that tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow in my broadcast, but at this point, but I'm gonna just say, folks, I'm not gonna go through everything here. Just follow these 23 steps, okay? Follow the 23 steps. All right. Okay, let me let's come out of this screen share so I can prepare to end my broadcast. Okay, folks, now's the time. If anybody wants to come on with me right now, I put my link up the top before I end, just to say a few words. Anybody like to come on? If not, that's fine. You know, time is now, but you got to do it now. I'm giving you only about 2 minutes to come on the link. Click on the link and you'll come on. Some of the people that came on before, but I like to see some different people. You know, same people can come up if they want, but if not, my feelings are not going to be hurt, folks. If you can't come on today. Not because the last couple of days I've had people, but now is the time. So you need to go ahead and launch the actually app. I mean, the link, the Google Hangout link that's at the top of the chat area. Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess nobody wants to come on. Listen, I want to thank everybody for in the chat area that's actually came up to support me today, came forward to support me. Like I said before, tomorrow morning start our busy beginning of the week as far as send button meetings, but include the actual, if you're a broadcaster, and if you got if you're not a broadcaster, you got somebody on your team as a broadcaster, make sure they get my link that I'm going to put in the broadcaster's Facebook chat area. And those that's not in that broadcaster chat area, I will make sure that we that you message me, and I will actually make sure you get the Zoom link. Okay? Because we have to really get going, folks. We got to pick it up about 5 to 10 more levels this year, 2019. Because admin really want us to be at 1 billion members surely by sometime in 2020. So we got to really pour it on and get people involved in TBC. Let's max it out, folks. Let's max out this membership and get to 1 billion members. Let's do this. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Then we can have a positive effect on our community to get rid of poverty. See, we all got a strategy on how to do it, but it has to first start with our membership, getting people involved. That's how it has to be done. Okay? All right, thank you all for being here. Let me just see here. Chat that real quickly. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Oh, yes. He said it's 50 million wallets have already been activated. So why do we all have what 6, 7, 800 people at a Sinbud meeting? You're gonna tell me all those people are working in the daytime? When we're in different time zones around the world? See, if you're not plugged in to the whole TBC experience and doing the things, and you wonder how to cash flow, you'll never learn how to cash flow if you're not at these Sinbud meetings. Okay? Admin gives us a format now what to discuss in a Sinbud meeting. And last time you didn't check, that's in the blog. They show who's going to do it and what, and below that it shows you the things to discuss in case you don't know what else to discuss. It's right there in the blog. They give you an actual outline. Sinbud meetings are not hard. As you know, I've done 2 for Randy. And I'll probably be doing some more for Randy this year. He already told me and he may actually not be out of town. He may just let me do it. And it comes very easy for me. I know how to actually run a Sinbud meeting. I got a lot of positive remarks the 2 times I've done it 2 Mondays in a row while Randy was out of town. I've actually been on and I'm on it frequently. I'm on the Bengali Sinbud meeting, actually on the panel sometimes with my brothers in the Bangladesh community. So let's meeting up tomorrow, okay? Let's get it done. Meetings not all day long. It's just, depending on where you are in the world, because for me, Randy's meeting is like 10. It's for me 10 o'clock in the morning, but not for everybody in the world. I know in New Zealand and Australia, it's early in the morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. The next day, it's already Tuesday on Monday. Right now, it's Monday. Right now, for those 2 countries, Monday is not Sunday. Was yesterday. See, they're on that same time that the clock is for TBC, that Fiji time. All right. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody in the blog, y'all are the greatest. Make sure, in the chat area, y'all are the greatest. Make sure that just join me tomorrow. I'll be doing my broadcast tomorrow. It's around the same time, but before that, I've been already at least 2 meetings. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for my loved one for supporting me. Please give me a call when you get a chance, because I haven't, because I know you've been busy at work, and I call my secret admirer, Miss Kayla and Caitlin. I tell you, there are some wonderful people in this world. I just love my family so much, and I miss them so much. A lot of my family is going back home, already went home, and some of them left already. And I'm going to miss them. They're just going back from the holiday season. Let's make 2019 the best year yet in the Billion Coin, folks. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow. But don't forget to Sinbud meeting and be on time, folks. Okay? Last thing, be at my broadcasters meeting. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Peace.